Hi guys, welcome to MetaFit. This workout is called TARIFA. This workout is only 17 minutes long, but it's quite high intensity, so I want you to get your guys working flat out from the gun, no resting in between changeovers, straight into it and keep that high intensity all the way through. Remember, high intensity training, HIIT training, is all about periods of maximum exertion with rest periods or incomplete rest periods in between. Not pacing yourself with huge, great long intervals, short bursts of high intensity, metabolic exercises. Yeah? This workout, on the soundtrack, for those coaches who have done the courses and who download the soundtrack, on the soundtrack it doesn't give you the work-rest timings. It just tells you what you're doing next, because they're going to change, and the order they're going to come in during each round is going to change as well. So it's a real random workout where people just got to work flat out and wait for the countdowns. There's no indication of how long they're going to be working for, which I think is good because it avoids pacing. They've just got to keep working as hard as they can. So if you're not a coach and you like the look of these workouts, then come and do one of our courses. Yeah, if you look at the website or look on YouTube and you're doing the workouts, then get yourself along to a class and you can do it properly. You can hear the countdowns, the soundtrack, and you can have a qualified coach to actually critique and look at your technique, which is what it's all about with these types of workouts. So, TARIFA, let's have a look. First exercise is squat jumps or squat tucks. Yeah, so the squat jump. We all know the position, but people still do it wrong. The weight goes back onto the heels as you go down with that chest up. The power comes through the bum and thighs, and you power up. The minimum people should be doing is at least a deep squat with a jump and then a controlled, decelerated landing. Yeah, if they want to work harder, which they should be able to do, bang. But when you jump up high, remember you weigh more as you come down, you have to control that landing. Still keeping the head up and using the core to keep straight. If you want to work harder, which by now some of you guys should be, we add in that tuck, don't we? So, doesn't matter how many, we're not doing it to the music, we're doing it down, back, back. Yeah, I'm controlling the landing. Why do we say we don't choreograph it? Well, if one person's doing this, another person's doing this, and then I'm doing this, they're all different timings, aren't they? It's impossible to put that to music. So the music is the background. People are doing the exercise they can do the most of. It doesn't matter how many they do. Okay, so squat jumps. Weight on the heels. No knees knocking and pushing forward. No silly bodies extending from the back. The power, bang. And it's a deep squat, not just a jump. Yeah, it's the squat with a powerful push. So, squat jumps or squat tucks. Sprint. We know the sprint, but people still do it wrong, don't they? The sprint is all about power, lifting the knees, pumping the arms. The core is there to stop you rotating. No leaning back. No marching it out, because that's not a sprint. Okay, no flicking the heels back. Pump the arms, lift the knees, flat out. A sprint is a sprint. It's the hardest thing you can do. Make people's knees come up at least to their weight, light on the floor, not heavy landings, drive the arms. I'd rather someone sprinted, stopped, had a breather, and then went again, than just pace themselves through. It's a high intensity interval, isn't it? Squat jump, sprints. Hot hands. So, it's a core exercise. What's the first thing we do to make it slightly easier? We go out with the feet. Bring the body weight forward, spread out the hands, drop the shoulders, no movement in the hips, keeping myself forward over the hands. Yeah, no rotating. No bombs up in the air, doing these little fast ones. Slower is harder. Yeah, and then to make it even harder, I can walk my feet in. Now it's even more challenging for my core to keep still and for my hips not to move. Don't let people bang out thousands of them. It's a core hold. It's a static hold and challenging it with some movement. Do them slowly. If people are struggling, then just hold without the arms. Just holding is a core exercise, but bring the weight forward and the shoulders stay dropped. Squat, sprint, hot hands. The skater. All the classic ones in this workout. Simple is effective. The most simple ones are the most effective ones. Yeah? The skater. What is it? Well, it's a squat, isn't it? Side to side squat. I jump, I go down deep, my head and shoulders are up, bang, and I push back. Yeah? I'm not stopping it halfway, turning it into a nice little side step. I'm not bobbing up and down, yeah, flicking the heels, turning it into a dance move. It's a powerful skater driving off the outside leg. Yeah, big movement, push, decelerate, accelerate. Core is holding me up. The bum has to go down. The bum's not going down. Doesn't matter what the arms are doing, it's not a hard exercise. Get people to go down low. If they can't jump, then step. Yeah, heads up, I'm still going down, driving off. It's still an effective deep glute hamstring workout. So the skater. Squat thrusts. Yeah, toughest exercise. It's a press up position with movement, isn't it? So, spread out my hands. Transfer my body weight forward. Drop my shoulders. No movement in the head and shoulders. Push. The light on the toes. Bang, bang. Push them out. If that's too hard, which it will be for a lot of people, get them to start with the hard one. When they're struggling and their bum's going up and down, drop them into the mountain climber. Yeah? Single leg. But even when they're doing the single leg one, the bum's down, none of this. It's a press up position. Core is holding you still, body weight's forward, pressing them out. Okay, squat thrusts. Try and get everyone doing the squat thrusts, even if it's for the first part, and as they fail, or the technique goes, bang them down to the mountain climber, but keep them moving. Okay, squat thrusts. Right, one new one, and this is it, the bunny hop. We all know the long jump, hip width, start in a squat, power off, head up, jog back, landing quietly into a squat. Yeah, no little jumping, both feet down. That's the long jump. The bunny hop is two of those, then we turn and come back. 1, 2, turn straight into it, 1, 2, turn straight into it, 1, 2, decelerate, weight on the heels, head and shoulders up. So a bunny hop is 2 long jumps, turn, 2 long jumps back. People are struggling, or they can't control it, they're toppling forward, just bring it in. 1, 2, turn, 1, 2. The weight's on the heels, not here. The head and shoulders are up. Yeah, use your core to keep straight. Don't let people waste time turning round. So none of this. 2 bunny hops. Oh. Oh. Yeah? It's bang, land, round, go again. Yeah, so you need enough space for 2 of those long jumps. The bunny hop. Okay, and then the last one is a press-up variation. Wide, narrow, alternate, gecko, clap, whatever you want to do, kneeling, it's got to be the right position. Spread out the hands, tilt the weight forward, yeah, not on the feet, weight on the feet, tilt the heels up, chest has to come down at least to the hands, not back here, yeah, drop to the knees if you can't get that full range. Encourage people to go wide, let them try some narrow ones which are harder, triceps, alternate so it's not always the same pressure on the same part of the shoulder. Get the chest working on the wide ones. But please make people go all the way to the floor, no head pecking, all the way down, all the way up. If you can go below a right angle, yeah, do it. Get down below. Okay, so the press-up variation, that's your cue as an instructor to give people the appropriate variation with the press-ups. So, there are 7 exercises. Squat jumps or squat tuck jumps, sprints, hot hands, skaters, squat thrust, bunny hop, and then press-ups. Within this workout, there's 3 different rounds, and all those exercises will appear at random times with alternating different work-rest periods. Yeah? Do it yourself, this workout, have a try. At the end, there's a little finisher with some plank variations. So the plank, it's a static hold, isn't it? Shoulders dropped, core holding you still, and if you want to challenge the plank with a few movements, do it, but make it quality. So, body weight comes forward, shoulders are dropped, or my weight is forward, yeah, and I'm just holding. Just holding is hard. If you can't do that, drop to the knees, less body weight and hold. If you need to challenge, stepping in and out, or squeezing the glutes to lift that one leg, you can do it, but not to the detriment of your hips and back going. The plank is hard enough, just held, solid, engaging the core, dropping the shoulders, and keeping the weight forward. Okay, so, TARIFA workout. Download the track, instructors, practice it, do it a couple of times, make people work hard, don't let them rest, get them into position on the 3, 2, 1, so when it says go, they're straight off. An interval is a flat out period of work, not 3, 2, 1, go, hold on, I'll just get into position, that's wasted another couple of seconds, straight into it. You need to control the class. Okay, 17 minutes with the plank finishers at the end, yeah? Some exercise periods are longer, the next time you do it, it might be a short one. But it'll mess people's heads up and hopefully it'll get them to work flat out because they don't know what's coming next. They just have to keep going. 17 minutes, they will be exhausted, and anyone who isn't working hard enough. The fitter people should be more exhausted because they're using more muscle power, achieving bigger movements. They should be absolutely knackered at the end. Okay, so remember your warm-ups. Plenty of mobility in the wrists, the shoulders, mid-back, yeah, hips, yeah, dynamic stretches to get people moving. Throw in a few functional exercises in the warm-up. Teach them through a few of the movements. Yeah, make your warm-up specific to the workout that people are going to do. Get the joints warmed up and mobilised. Activate a few of those big muscle groups that you want people to work. Yeah, and then give them some sort of indication of what's coming up with some demos of the exercises. Download the workout, let me know how you get on. TARIFA.